Alright, let's go. First order of business is we need a live CD. Let's go do that. So we will get, for this install, will be Ubuntu 14.04, and we'll say, we'll go here. If anybody ever has any problems, please look at the link that's at the bottom here. Okay, you can fish it up somewhere. And we'll get a 64-bit, and so we'll do. Okay, so we'll let that burn off. And while it's going through, let's shore this up a little bit. While it's going through, we can say something like, first of all, make room for our host OS, and I haven't done that yet. fdiskl. Alright, these are all occupied, and I don't want to erase any of them, but I am going to make, my host OS is going to be SDA 8, so let's say fdisk SDA, P for print, new partition, SDA adding logical partition is cool, plus it, and I'm going to say 6 gigs. Okay, P for print. Now my LFS partition, I can actually make that now too. Say new, the default sectors and default ending. I'm only going to do default ending because I'm actually out of disk. So this LFS is going to be 6 gigs too. Okay, so we can see here that we are both made up, ready to go. And for this one, I am going to change. I'm going to use this 1 gig as swap up here. So I'm going to do that is I'm going to say T for change partition ID, 1 for my partition 1, and I want to change it to 82. If you ever need to look at any partition IDs of which you can add up here, L would list out what you need. And let's see, Linux swap is on 82, or partition ID 82. So there we go. Okay, and we're good to go. So right quit, and everything worked that way. Okay. Now I can't format my partitions. I like to format my partitions actually by myself instead of using the format partition manager in Ubuntu. I'm going to make mine ext3 instead of ext4. That's a personal preference of mine. ext3 is old standby. ext4, even though it's a 4-year-old plus, it's still rather new to me, and I don't really need that optimization. I can say make swap on dev SDA 1, that is where I currently cut that apart for swap. And if I see BLKid, you can see that this is SDA 1. Now, like I said, I have to reboot for my disk to be reinitialized, so I can't reboot right now because I am downloading our live CD. Okay, so what I'll do is off camera, I'll download the live CD. I'm going to use CD record to burn it. If anybody wants to next, you can use CD record. You can say scan bus. Okay, and this here is your SDA device, your disk, hard drive, and my device that I'm going to use as a burner, which is my burner right here, is at 1,1 or 1,0,0. And the syntax to use CD record would be CD record for both, because I want to see the output, eject after burning, disk at once, and we'll say dev, or my device, which was 1,0,0, which is my CD drive, and the name of the ISO you want to burn. And in this case, it would be home, me, downloads, and that's actually what my ISO I want to burn. So I didn't finish downloading that, so I'm not going to burn it. Instead of 46%, it's done. I'm about 53% now. I'll do this off camera, burn it. I'll install Ubuntu 1404 as a host OS. Now, when I install this, if you have no intentions on using grub or updating your current grub, for instance, mine is grub 1.99, maybe that's legacy, I'm not sure, but you can always stick grub inside of the partition that you're using. So in this case, I'm installing to dev SDA 8. If I stick where at the bottom of your install manager, it'll say something like where to install your bootloader to the whole hard drive, but that's not what I want to do. If you install it to the device, or partition, effectively when you ditch the partition, when I do ditch my host OS and use my LFS 7.6, it'll take the bootloader with it. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to install it to A8, and when I pick up the video, I will be, let's say I will be already up, okay? And what I'm saying is, when after you install your host OS, after you install your host OS, you do your first reboot, I'm going to run update, let me see, sudo git update, okay? I'm going to run that off camera too after I install, and I have to install SSH also. You can do that too if you want to SSH into your machine, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to burn the CD, reboot, format my partitions. I'm going to use make E2FS general verbose dev SDA. My host is on 8. I'm going to format my partition, then I'm going to install my host OS to SDA 8, and then I'm going to let that go through, reboot my host OS, run sudo apt-get update my host OS, and I'm personally going to install SSH, and that's where we will pick it back up. So peace out.